Hello, everyone. This is Professor Gardner. I just wanted to send you a brief message. For one, I wanted to say thank you for your active participation in the class. I really appreciate the level of involvement in the discussion boards and the quality of writing. You know, when I'm evaluating the discussion boards, I'm not really focused on grading your grammar in as detailed a way as I will when I evaluate your written assignment submissions, like the SA1 final draft. With that being said, it doesn't mean that I don't want you to use good grammar. Please, edit your posts and produce good quality work. But I still want you to feel safe to test out your ideas. Really, the discussion boards are just supposed to be an initial draft of what we think. Okay. I posted to week 2, section A, a PowerPoint presentation that should help you guide or develop your analysis of Arturo Bandini in Ask the Dust. The PowerPoint presentation is about Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Maslow was a psychologist, I believe an existential psychologist, but what he did was categorize human needs according to a hierarchy that start with basic survival needs and move all the way up to needs related to self-actualization, fulfillment, and achieving that potential. So what you can do if you're kind of stuck with how to interpret Arturo's behavior as a way to figure out what his mindset is to look at his actions as him trying to meet certain needs, right? And sometimes he meets those needs successfully, maybe in ways that we approve of. In other times, he might be meeting those needs in less successful ways. And we can see there's a lot of self-contempt with Arturo's character. But the point is, you have to figure out, well, how does Arturo develop over the course of the whole novel? Looking at his needs and how those needs, the way he meets those needs, reflect things that he values, and how meeting those needs and those values change over time would help you analyze the development of his mindset, the way that he sees the world, right? So I encourage you, if you're struggling a little bit with how to analyze Arturo, take a look at that PowerPoint presentation on Maslow's hierarchy of needs as a means of developing your analysis. The other thing that I wanted to say was regarding the mini essays and the way that I'm grading them. So, the mini essay was almost like a freebie assignment. If you responded to the prompt in the way that I asked and you followed the directions, I gave you 10 points for submitting it on time. If you submitted it late, then there were some deductions that came afterwards. But there's a second grade that you'll notice. It'll appear as a fraction, right? Maybe 6 out of 10 or 8 out of 10. And that refers to the grade I would have given this assignment had it not been a freebie, right? So please take that into consideration when you are revising your rough drafts for Essay 1 and preparing them for final draft submission. I'm getting comments back to you about your mini essays. Remember that mini essay was meant to simulate a body paragraph. So take the observations that I made and use those to apply them to the way you are revising your rough drafts for Essay 1. Of course, if you have questions, please let me know. Usually takes me about 24 hours to get back to you. Sooner you have questions related to your Essay 1 final drafts, the better. It's going to be hard for me to get back to you with responses to your questions about that Essay 1 final draft if you send them on Friday, right? And then the essay, of course, is due on Saturday. Anyway, that is all. Just a short little message meant to direct you to some resources, explain my grading for mini Essay 1, and to encourage you to keep going.